Imagine for a moment that you could travel back in time and find yourself in a prosperous Roman city, where merchants sell their wares in bustling squares, wealthy families decorate their homes with dazzling frescoes, and life goes on as normal. Until in just a few hours, everything comes to a sudden and permanent halt. This city really exists, and even today it continues to reveal its most intimate secrets. We are in Pompeii, the ancient city nestled at the foot of the formidable Mount Vesuvius, which continues to fascinate the entire world with its extraordinary discoveries. Each new excavation literally transports us back to the daily life of the Romans nearly 2,000 years ago, as if we were privileged time travelers. But before delving into these recent revelations that send shivers down the spine, let's retrace the fascinating history of this ancient metropolis. For Pompeii was not always Roman. Its origins date back to the 6th or 7th century BC, when the Oscans, an Italic people, founded what was then a modest village. Strategically located on vital trade routes, the city quickly attracted the attention of many civilizations. Influenced in turn by the Greeks, Etruscans, and Samnites, Pompeii became a veritable cultural crossroads before finally falling under Roman rule in 89 BC. Under the Roman Empire, it experienced spectacular growth. Its streets were bustling with life, lined with colorful shops, lively taverns, and sumptuous villas decorated with delicate mosaics and stunning murals. Public buildings bore witness to its prosperity: the majestic forum, the amphitheater where crowds roared, the luxurious baths, and the many temples dedicated to the gods. This city was the perfect embodiment of Roman civilization at its peak. But fate decided otherwise. On August 24, 79 AD, Vesuvius awoke abruptly from its slumber. For 2 endless days, it spewed fire and ash onto Pompeii and its neighbor Herculaneum. In a matter of hours, these flourishing cities were buried under a volcanic shroud several meters thick. This immeasurable human tragedy paradoxically created one of the most precious archaeological sites in the world. Pompeii literally disappeared from the face of the earth for nearly 1,700 years, until its chance rediscovery in 1748 during the construction of a royal palace in Naples. Since this miraculous rediscovery, the excavations have never ceased to amaze us. But it was in August 2024 that archaeologists made a particularly shocking discovery in Pompeii's District X. They unearthed the remains of 2 people who perished together during the eruption, a man and a woman. These 2 souls had sought refuge in a small service area, a kind of storeroom behind a house with a blue sacrarium. When the rain of incandescent lava began to fall on the open spaces of the house, they probably thought they had found a safe haven. This small room, located behind a large hall decorated in the Second Pompeian style, offered them an illusion of safety that would tragically become their tomb. The woman was found lying on a bed, but what is most disturbing is that she was accompanied by a small treasure: gold, silver, and bronze coins carefully gathered together, as well as fine jewelry including gold and pearl earrings. These precious objects reveal that she probably belonged to a high social class and had the presence of mind to gather her most valuable possessions in the face of impending disaster. This discovery moves us deeply because it shows hope until the very end. This woman clearly believed she could survive the disaster and protect her wealth during the chaos. She could not have imagined that these jewels would become silent witnesses to her last moments. The small space where these victims were found had been relatively spared by the pumice stones, thanks to a closed window that protected them from the volcanic deluge. But this same protection became their death trap. The door was blocked by debris outside, trapping them inside. When the pyroclastic flows swept over the city with unprecedented violence, they were unable to escape and the room became their tomb. The ashes that filled the room miraculously preserved the exact layout of the room, allowing archaeologists to faithfully reconstruct the arrangement of the furniture at the fateful moment of the eruption. A bed, a chest, a bronze candlestick, a marble-topped table with bronze, glass, and ceramic utensils still in place. Everything was frozen in time like a tragic photograph of those final moments. This reconstruction offers us a striking glimpse into the lives of these refugees, perhaps a couple desperately trying to survive together, or perhaps a servant and her master united in the same tragedy. Whatever the case, this room provides us with a poignant snapshot of the last moments of Pompeii. But the revelations don't stop there. Recent excavations near the ancient city shed further light on the historical richness of this exceptional region. Archaeologists have unearthed 35 pre-Roman graves dating from the 3rd to the 1st century BC. These tombs, covered with amphorae arranged in an alternating neck and tip pattern, provide insight into funeral practices prior to Roman colonization. The amphorae bear inscriptions in the Punic language, suggesting links with North Africa and highlighting the extraordinary cultural diversity that shaped Pompeii and its surroundings. The remarkably well-preserved skeletal remains, accompanied by funerary objects such as small ceramic bottles and various coins, provide valuable information about the people who lived here before the Roman conquest. Archaeologists have also discovered a multitude of pre-Roman objects in a canal, probably from destroyed funerary contexts. Hundreds of tile fragments, preserved pieces of wood, dolia, large terracotta jars, small columns carved from volcanic rock, and tiles stamped in the Oscan language. But the most striking find remains a stone head carved from gray Campanian tuff, representing a woman whose red paint has been miraculously preserved. It is a rare and precious example of pre-Roman art in this region. The canal itself tells a story. It was probably built after the siege of Pompeii by Sulla during the Social War of 91 to 87 BC, a conflict that upset the political balance of the Roman Republic and its allies. This social war marked a crucial turning point in Pompeian history. After the conflict, Pompeii was incorporated into the Roman state and became a colony called Colonia Cornelia Veneria Pompeianorum. This new status attracted Roman veterans and profoundly transformed the city's administration, architecture, and cultural life. Ongoing analysis of organic remains and pollen promises to reveal a detailed picture of the crops grown in the shadow of Vesuvius. Initial observations suggest the presence of perennial artichokes, but a wider range of vegetables likely contributed to the dietary diversity of Pompeii's inhabitants. These agricultural discoveries are of paramount importance for understanding the economic foundations of Pompeii's prosperity. The fertile volcanic soil of the region, ironically enriched by previous eruptions of Vesuvius, created ideal conditions for intensive agriculture. This productivity not only fed the urban population, but also contributed to Pompeii's importance as a major commercial center. Each new discovery in Pompeii and its surroundings deepens our understanding of ancient Roman life and the regional historical context. From the tragic final moments of two individuals seeking refuge from the eruption to the pre-Roman burials that bear witness to the region's diverse cultural heritage, these finds offer us a historical tapestry of incredible richness. As excavation efforts continue, supported by significant government investment, we can expect even more revelations from this extraordinary archaeological site. Each new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, helping us to piece together the lives, deaths, and lasting legacy of the people who once called Pompeii home. This city, frozen in time by the catastrophic eruption, remains a vibrant source of knowledge and inspiration, reminding us of the fragility of human existence and the eternal impact of history.